So, after 2 years of being trapped behind our border because, well, you know, after 18 hours of traveling, including a 5-hour layover in London, we arrived in Amsterdam. Getting through border control was easy, and before you knew it, we were on a train to the center of the city. Traveling in Europe rocks as nothing is out of reach via public transportation. After a short 20-minute train ride, we arrived at the central train station, which is pretty fantastic to look at from the outside. From there, it was a short walk to our hotel, though my wife might disagree. Our room had a perfect view of the Amstel River, which we took full advantage of for the entire week. After a full day of travel, we decided to spend our first evening catching up on some sleep. We got up early the next morning and discovered that Amsterdam was still sleeping, which was unexpected but nice. After a quick breakfast, we started a proper walkabout and got lost among the canals. There are more than 60 miles of canals in the city and hundreds of boats sailing on them. There are also 2,500 houseboats moored in the city center, available to rent or buy. After the Second World War, the Dutch began to live in houseboats because of a housing shortage. There are hundreds of canal tours to choose from, and we jumped on the first one we saw. Dutch houses used to be taxed based on the length facing the canal. To get around this, builders began to construct tall and skinny houses. This made the stairs too narrow to move large items upstairs. So now each house has a hook on the outside and everything is brought upstairs through the windows. Bicycles rule the streets of Amsterdam, and the city has built a road network to reflect that. 25% of all trips in the Netherlands are by bicycle, and as many as 40% of all trips in Amsterdam are on 2 wheels. 2 wheels are not the only way to get around in the city. Amsterdam's public transportation system is second to none. You can travel by trains, trams, buses, subways, and even ferries. No part of the country is out of reach if you don't own a car. We took full advantage of this and took multiple day trips out of the city to places like Arnhem, the site of the World War II battle made famous in the movie The Bridge Too Far. Zaanse Schans, famous for its historic windmills and Dutch houses with an 18th century look. Haarlem, which likes to think of itself as Amsterdam without all the tourists. And Gouda for the Thursday night cheese market, which was fun to watch. I'll probably do follow-up vids on each of these cities as there was plenty to do and see. We also spent a few nights walking around the Wallen district, aka the Red Light District. As you would expect, it was jammed with tourists every night. If you're interested in seeing this historic district go soon, the city leaders are moving the district out of the center of Amsterdam, and very soon. Amsterdam really comes alive at night. We were there for a full week and there were tons of people on the street every night. And the city at night, let's just say my camera didn't do it justice. There's a lot to do in Amsterdam and it's easy to get overwhelmed. We were in the Netherlands for 9 days and it did not seem like nearly enough time to see the whole country. But that's what happens when around every street corner is another perfect picture. It's one of the few places I've gone to where I want to go back for a second visit, and soon. My only regret with Amsterdam is not seeing it sooner. Next visit though, I'll slow down a bit and just soak in the atmosphere. And there will be a next time.